Alright guys, we're back with round one, Edison Format at Epik Cards and Games in Hurst, Texas. We have Nam on the left playing Amaryllis versus yours truly on the right playing Blackwings. This tournament is 4 rounds of Swiss, cut to top 4. Looks like I rolled a 9 and Nam is going to roll a 4, so I'll be going first. Nam's still kind of new to Edison, so we'll see how he does. I think the furthest he did make it to the semifinals once. Alright, so I start off by setting a back row and passing. And let's see. So Nam starts off by activating Charge, Mills, Lila, Raiko, and Dandelion. So nails a Dandelion. And Gundam? I think Nam plays Gundam too. A lot of people in my local are playing Gundam. I don't know what's going on. Not my thing, but I think that's why he pulled out the tokens. All right, so he's searching for Charge. Searches a second Lila. Interesting, because most Amaryllis lists play one Lila, but I have seen some people play two. All right, so I think he's gonna normal Lila, and I let it go, and he attacks, and nothing to stop the summon, nothing to stop the attack. Let's see, and he doesn't use the Lila's effect. Probably thinks it's a jar, but that's the thing is you never know what I could be playing Blackwing, I could be playing Bayou. I mean, still you don't know what I'm playing yet. So Sirocco attack Lila for 300, or yeah, sorry, 300. Pass to Nam. MSTs. Yeah, I was gonna chain Icarus, but it's just not worth it. Trading the Icarus for the 2 tokens. Probably because I have Collude in my hand. That's one of the main reasons why I didn't chain it. All right, so Nam is looking at his, or was supposed to look at his extra deck, but he pulled out his side deck. So he's going to pull out his extra deck. And what's he going to... So he must have Debris Dragon, and he's debating on what he wants to make. But what can he make? Yeah, I'm trying to think, what can he make that is going to cause me problems? Oh yeah, he definitely has Debris Dragon right there. So he can make Stardust, he can make Red Dragon, but he plays Future Fusion. This is something that you don't normally see in Amaryllis. At least I haven't seen it. Maybe someone's played this online. I have no idea. But people are just starting to splash Future Fusion in every deck. I mean, it's basically a free Foolish Burial for a Dandelion. And you get a Gaia in 2 turns. But you have to risk playing the hero, like a small hero package in your deck by doing that. Is it worth it? I don't know. We've seen Los do this in the Machina Quick Draw Hero deck. So he Tribute Summons Titanial. It's whatever. I let him tribute the whatever tokens. There's 2 that were summoned previously and 1 that's summoned, or 2 that were summoned this turn. So I Collude over his Titanial. And normal summon Shura, clear both his tokens, set a back row, and pass to Nam. Turn 1 on Future Fusion. And Nam, what's that? Okay, so he summons Debris Dragon, target Dandelion. So I'm telling him he needs to bring it out in attack mode. Because it's going to matter. I'm about to Icarus attack him. So I know some people are used to bringing out Dandelion in defense. So Icarus. And I could have chosen the Dandelion. But he's going to make an Iron Chain. So I was kind of like, okay, let's just get the Debris Dragon and the Future Fusion out the way. That one I don't have to worry about Gaia. Next turn, I'm going to Shura over his Dandelion. And I'm going to get 2 tokens. Most likely. Unless something goes wrong. But it did. And it's foolish. I mean, I'm not going to predict foolish. Ooh, someone's calling. I can't see who it is, though. Yeah, I can't see it. I'm blind. Alright, so... No. Now I'm looking at his extra deck. Yeah, he's going to make Catastor or Android. And he's going to send Plague. Obviously. Top for Plague. So I'm going to shuffle the deck first. So I wonder if he's gonna go. I think you go Android because you'd rather gain the 600 life points, right? It's not like, yeah, this is the right move. Because Shura, if I have another Kalut, it doesn't matter whether you go Catastor or Android. So you might as well gain the 600 life points. The end phase, +6. I mean, this is not looking too good for Nam. So special summon Dark Arm. Attack the Android, so he's going to take 400. And I don't know. Do I need to pop the tokens? I think I need to at least clear one. I think one is correct, but maybe I don't have to clear both. But I decided to go for both anyway. Set one, pass. I have Brain Control, Mirror Force, and whatever I drew for my turn. And here he sets a monster. I'm going to use Dark Arm's effect. Pop the set monster. It is poisoned. No, it has to be destroyed by battle. Yeah, it has to be destroyed by battle. Yeah, Brain, Mirror Force, attack him for 28, so we're at 45 to 57. He trades in the Amaryllis. And here, I decide to solve him and just leave him with no cards. Because you're on a clock. Yeah, you're on a clock. You're at 45, so if I can just draw a Bora, a Shura, a Blizzard. Well, not Blizzard, but yeah, he's on a... I have Mirror Force. Now, yeah, you're at 900. So what can you do? This is why I saw him the trade in. So he sets one. And I have Upstart. But basically, I'm like, did you top deck Mirror Force with no cards? So I decided to go for game, and he did have the Mirror Force. Unfortunate. Bought him another turn. But I got Brain Control, Mirror Force, so if he summons a monster over 1900, it's game next turn. So I decided not to summon the Shura. I think I could have risked setting Shura there. Yeah, I could have set Shura. I think that was the right move, was to set Shura. Alright, summon Shura. Special Bora. I know Mirror Force is gone, but he doesn't have anything. He had a Regeki break. So I take game one against Nam. Will Nam pull off the Legacy 2-0? Now, the last time we saw me... Well, at least the last time some of you guys maybe watched me play Blackwings was at the Midwest tournament in Ohio a couple weeks ago. Week and a half ago. Where I made the finals day 2 in the single elimination tournament. I think, like, I know how to play Blackwings. I just need a little practice in the mirror. That's about it. But I think, like, I know how to play against all the other decks. At least, not saying perfectly, but, like, good enough to perform well. Alright, so here Nam starts off by setting a monster, setting a back row, and passes. Alright, I drew the Whirlwind. Upstart Whirlwind. So yeah, sometimes you have to decide whether you Upstart or you Whirlwind first. And this is one of those scenarios, so I decide to Upstart first. And here comes Bora. So, you notice here, I had Whirlwind and I chose not to play it. Because his set monster could be a Raikou. So I don't want to... like, him just pop my Whirlwind. Because plus I have another monster I can normal summon next turn with the Whirlwind. So it was kind of like, let's get the Raikou out the way first. So here he's going to Foolish. Dandelion. Now he set Plague turn 1, which... I don't like it. I know I've seen a lot of people love setting Plague turn 1, but I normally don't. Alright, so here he normal summons Botanical Lion. It's just a 1900 beater. Attacks me for 19, sets the Karma Cut. So we're at 9,053. Here comes Whirlwind. I don't know what it is. Our locals just does not have many Blackwing players. Like, it's weird. Alright, so I summon Bora, and here he Karma Cuts, discards Hidden Armory, and my Bora gets banished. Yeah, I forgot. I forget that it hardly ever comes up with when you get Karma Cutted in Blackwings and you have two names in the grave, or a second name in the graveyard. Doesn't happen that often. So we're at 9,053, so I pass. Normal summons Card Trooper, mills Karma Cut. What a good draw. Because you're going to poke me for 38, leaving me like at 14. Now I can only pay for oppression one more time. So I need a Blackwing monster. Shura, Bora. Okay, Siroko's good, but I can't like special summon Gale and Bora here because of the oppression, so I have to just grab Shura. And here I'm gonna hit over the Card Trooper because I don't want him to mill an Amaryllis. I'm at 1500, so it's like, yeah, I can't afford him to mill a Amaryllis. So run over the Card Trooper, he draws. And then he top decks MST, and I had the Dust Tornado for his dang Mark of the Rose, man. That's why I said it. And here it comes, yeah. I should have scooped as soon as he did this, but you never know. Maybe he won't activate it. Like I said, I've seen like I tell the story, like I couldn't believe it. I hope he's not watching. But I played a guy at Ohio, and I was at 500. I have a Chimeritic Fortress Dragon. And all he has to do is attack my fortress in its game. And he didn't. Instead, he chose to crash his fortress into my Stardust and pop my Chaos Sorcerer and gave me another turn. And I almost came back and won, but he top decked. I actually had game, but one of his last 2 cards in hand was DD Crow, which stopped me from OTKing him that turn. And then he top decked his second Miracle, and then I lost. Anyway, Nam and I are going to game 3. Now I'm done ranting about that story. Well, Nam pull off the Legacy 2-0 and not give yours truly a round 1 loss. So Shura, 1 back row. I told people I'm going to start rotating mats. I have a bunch I need to pull out. So I'm not going to have a signature mat like other people. So he starts off by summoning Lone Fire. Ooh, Gale and Amaryllis, not bad. Maybe you should throw Dark Arm in your deck. Double Lone Fire gets Titanium. And here I bottomless the Titanium. Now sets 1 and passes. So attack him. Here comes Scrap Iron Scarecrow. Yeah, I don't know about that card. Honestly, I was more afraid of like a Karma Cut or something. But then when he flipped Scrap Iron, I was like, oh, this is nice. This is Icarus food. That's how I saw it whenever he when he flipped the Scrap Iron Scarecrow. I'm not saying it's a bad card. It might be a good card in his deck, but maybe you side that card out against Blackwings. Anyway, here comes Hidden Armory. And yeah, I'm telling him he can get it from the graveyard. Like the other day I was playing some guy on DB and he had no idea you could grab frogs from the graveyard with Dupe Frog. Anyway, I chain Icarus to the DDR. He pays the cost. Discard Titanium. And then he passes. So we're at 9,000. So it's looking promising for you. But game 1 was looking promising for me too, and I lost. So you never know. So we're at 72 to 8,000. He just drew Necrogardna. So he has Necrogardna, Lord Poison, and 2 other cards. So another Hidden Armory. Mills Lila. So he could grab back the DDR or the Mark. And here he chooses to grab the Mark. But I remember thinking it really doesn't matter what you grab back. That's what was going through my head. If you grab Mark, because I think a Kalut in my hand. So see here, he thought he grabbed DDR. And I don't think it really makes much of a difference. If he wanted to take it back, I would have let him take it back. It's not a big deal to me. Like I said, I'm way more lenient, especially against newer players. I'm way more lenient against them, which I don't know if that's correct. Maybe I should be harsher against newer players so that they learn from their mistakes. I don't know. I tried. Like I said, I'm more lenient at local. It's just my personality. But if I play against other people, no, I'm really like if I play against Los or Javi, it's a little different. All right, so Nam sets a monster and passes. I think that's a special summon. Yeah, special summon Bora. Pump the Bora. Tribute for Sirocco. And here I'm going to use Vayu's effect. Yeah, I'm going to pump again. Yeah, he has Crow. Yeah, yeah. See, I let him crow me. It's like whatever. Yeah, sure. So he crows the Vayu. And attack, and then damage Cal. Yeah, I'm checking this. I'm checking the math. And yeah, Kalut is exact game. Yeah, Kalut is exact game. So you can see here, I'm just double checking the math. And then Kalut, oh, double Kalut is exact game. Sorry, not one Kalut. It goes up to, so 37 plus 28 is 45. 65 minus 13 is 52 exact game. And that is game. So I'm moving on with a 1-0 record. Now, Nam will not be returning. I think he went X2 in this tournament, which is not bad for Amaryllis. Amaryllis is a decent deck. You just got to... Amaryllis... It's actually pretty tough to play Amaryllis at Epik specifically because there's a lot of Lightsworn players now, thanks to Rhynide. There's a lot of GB players. Javi and Yobani, a couple others that I can't think of. And then... there's always at least a few Blackwing players. The one good news about Amaryllis is that it has a pretty decent value matchup. That's the one thing going for that deck. Who knows? Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed that one. As far as me, I will be returning. So stay tuned. And if you haven't already, please consider joining our members only. I'm uploading an extra 2 to 3 videos a week. Only $2.99 a month. Also have a coupon code for 5% off Yu-Gi-Oh! Singles and product at Epik Cards and Games. Those links are in the description below, and I'll see you guys next time.